By the end of this video, you'll be able to disable the Smart Search option that includes inactive students and staff in search results, and thus expediting the search process. Here's the situation. You're an administrative assistant and you're using Smart Search to help you with various tasks. While performing a student search, you notice that several inactive students are showing up in your results. On a day-to-day basis, you are primarily concerned with working with active students in your database. How can you go about disabling this function so inactive students are not included in your relevant searches? You need to begin at the PowerSchool Start page. As usual, click on the PowerSchool logo to refresh the page, and you're ready to go. To explain what's happening, let's look at the following example. Say you're looking for a student named Jenna Newhook. Typing the letter N in the search field, we'll have Smart Search bring up all students whose last name begins with N. Notice that active students in your database have a bright orange student icon beside their names. But also notice that two students, Cameron and Iris Nevers, are inactive, as indicated by the gray student icons. Because we are primarily interested in working with active students only, how can I have inactive students left out of the search? Start by once again hitting the PowerSchool logo to refresh the page. Looking at the left side of the page, you see Setup. Click on Personalize. The Smart Search option is found in the Interface menu, so select Interface. As you can see, there are two Smart Search options. To disable the Smart Search option to include inactive students and staff, simply click on the check mark to the right and uncheck the corresponding box. This indicates that you want to disable this feature so that searches will not return inactive students. Click Submit. Way to go! You have successfully disabled this feature, and inactive students will no longer show up in your relevant searches. This setting will remain in effect each time you log into PowerSchool. Let's return to the Start page. Now, typing the letter N will again produce a list of students whose last name begins with N, but notice that our two inactive students are no longer listed. If you need to search for inactive students, you can always re-enable the Smart Search option by following the steps shown earlier and checking off the appropriate box. But because looking for inactive students happens so infrequently, I will show you another quick way to search for these students. Using a / at the beginning of any search will return all active and inactive students who meet the search criteria. Remember Cameron and Iris Nevers from an earlier example? They are currently inactive. Typing the letter N in the search window and clicking the search key will select the 8 active students whose last name begins with N. Adding a / to the beginning of the search field will include both active and inactive students in the search. Clicking the search key now produces a list of 10 students, including the 2 inactive students with the last name Nevers. If you wanted to be more specific, you can simply type the / and the inactive student's last name. And clicking the search key will result in finding our 2 inactive students. Congratulations! You've successfully disabled the Smart Search option that includes inactive students and staff in search results. You've also learned how to include inactive students by using the / at the beginning of your searches. This will expedite the process for you when performing searches in the future.